Hello everybody, this is Angel Arts, and welcome to episode number 4 of The Council. This is the penultimate episode. As you can see, it is, at least as of this recording, we are in midst of the holiday season. It is Christmas, the weekend just before Christmas. I'm getting into the spirit, and as I was telling Kenpeto Kiss here, in front of me, nothing says the holidays like demonic possessions and murder and seducing George Washington and various other historical figures. But as Kenpeto Kiss pointed out, there is, Christianity and biblical elements and references in this game, so it kind of fits, kind of, sorta. So, yeah. But we are not going to waste any time. I know that this particular weekend, a lot of people are with family, a lot of people have other activities and things going on. I was going to be recording this gameplay by myself regardless, so it's probably going to be, again, another intimate audience today, which is perfectly fine. Kenpeto Kiss is here. If other people drop in, great. If not, I just want to play this game. And if any other people want to hang out with me while I'm playing the game, all the better, icing on the cake. But let us go dive right in. I'm a little screwed at the beginning of this because I exhausted virtually every single item last time. And I don't have very many manuscripts to equip now because this isn't complete. I still need 1 more of this, and I need 3 more of that. But at least I can get my skill points and questioning on. And that's pretty much all I got. So,
I sense that Mr. Peru is about to surprise us too.
I believed in him. I followed him to the best of my ability. I championed his ideas,
he's still alive,
defended his decisions, and then, without even realizing it, I became lost.
But at least you're still alive.
Now that I've told you everything,
Ooh.
You want to take my place, do you?
M's
No.
necklace.
I
Big.
am Emily. You are wasting your time. Louis knows very well how to tell us apart.
Someone had the bang coming from the Duchess's room, and she isn't answering.
Louis, you really must learn to conceal your weaknesses better. If you don't want your foes to use them against you.
Our desire
I have
is
weaknesses
to steer
too?
the destiny of our respective
You
countries.
mean I don't have
for the good of
immunities?
all, and to no longer suffer the random hazards of history.
It is the natural order of things, Monsieur de Richet. There have always been men who govern other men. That is simply the way it is.
History forgets them with a disconcerting facility. No one speaks about them, and yet they whisper in the ears of kings and presidents.
Okie dokie. My hand, I think, is still okay, right? I was like, that's a pretty long, lingering shot of everybody just watching me and finding out whether or not my hand is still intact. Still attached to my wrist. The Crypt. January 23rd, 1793. The Council. Kenpeto Kiss, the sound balance sounds good? Just making sure.
But where are we?
I don't know, but we better not hang around.
Ooh, I can't use up precious. I don't have very much. What did she think she was going to find behind that door?
Do you know what we're looking for?
We have to find that weapon. What do you know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
The what?
The lance of Longinus the Centurion.
That's what Piaggi and Volner were talking about?
Now that you mention it, I did catch von Volner in the middle of an altercation with Piaggi.
What?
Von Volner blamed His Eminence for having supplied Mortimer with all the lances in the Vatican's possession.
If Mortimer has all of them in his possession, it's not going to help us.
Seriously? You don't really believe that fable, do you?
Every fable is founded on true events. I'm not saying that everything adds up, but imagine if it really did exist.
Very well. Now what?
Well, now you know what you need to find.
Pardon?
I have to get to the wharf to prepare our departure. Let's get off this cursed island as quickly as we can. We shall come back when we are ready and armed.
But hang on.
Louis, let's first get to safety. We shall come back when we have the upper hand. Fear not. You take care of getting the lance. It's imperative. I'll take care of preparing our
getting
departure.
the lance.
Hang on.
Okay.
At least tell me everything you know about this lance.
But I have never seen it. There's nothing else I can say, Louis. Well, you can always go snooping around Mortimer's study. I remember seeing paintings of Longinus there.
Hang on a second.
What's the matter?
Why did you shoot Emily's sister?
Do you really think now is the right time for this?
When are you gonna tell me? Don't do this. Well, this is free. Might as well.
I want to know, Mother. Why did you betray her?
Listen, Louis. I don't think you've really understood my interest in the Al-Azif. It's not just simple curiosity about some old relic.
You tried to kill her.
And I had no choice, for crying out loud. It must not fall into the hands of the demons, or we are all doomed, don't you see? Listen, I don't know exactly what it contains, but I prefer to be one step ahead. If they want it, there must be a reason. And even if I don't know what it is, I want to stop them for safety's sake, no matter what.
Nothing will stop you if I understand correctly. Not
Enough,
even...
Louis. If you could see the extent of their power as I do, then you would understand what I'm saying.
All right, we'll do it your way.
One more thing. If they find you in possession of the lance, they won't let you get away with it. Choose only one and hide it under your jacket so you don't get caught with it. Then run and meet me on the wharf.
And if I get caught?
If they catch you in possession of the lance, we're all doomed.
Oh boy.
Do you understand?
Perfect.
Yes, Mom.
Good. And go talk to Piaggi. He's the one who probably knows the most about this.
I still want to know what's in his letter, which I haven't read. Question Cardinal Piaggi about the lance. Oh, okay. Crypt entrance. Maybe I'm gonna find some random items here.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is made entirely of iron. I can see that the tip is engraved with the symbol of the sun.
I can only take one. I have to take one.
I can see that this lance has the characteristic shape of a spear. It is made of iron, and its tip is engraved with a cross.
Take only one, she said. This is where we came from. Okay. I'm gonna start on the left-hand side because I'm left-handed, as I always do.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter. This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
I know that name. I'm gonna save my points right now because I'm like running low on items. I'm saving up my points for possible like encounters, which is unfortunate. I hope, you know, this is a new area, so I'm hoping this area comes with a good number of...
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for.
Another lance.
I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
So, should I not take a lance right this moment? Should I leave and come back and not take a lance at the moment. I'm not really sure what the best course of action is here. Exactly. Do I need to talk to Cardinal Piaggi first? I probably do. The Eye of Ra. Yep, totally Christian, but still cool as historians fans watching. Consult my notes. I must find the Holy Lance. Okay, so I must find the actual... So one of those lances is the Holy Lance, the other ones are not. Devil's Thorn is the one that I'm full on. Devil's Thorn. Devil's Thorn is the one that tells me what the weaknesses are. Temporary reveals the immunities and vulnerabilities. Yeah. Of all the things to find, I found the one that I'm already full of.
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You could tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old.
That sarcophagus I can inspect. Examine this one.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
It's a lot of lances. Which one should I grab?
I can see that this lance has the shape of a boar spear. The blade is partially coated in copper, and I can just make out the symbol of the Eye of Ra engraved on the tip. I can see this lance has a spear shape, it is copper rimmed, and it has been engraved with the symbol of the Christian fish on the tip.
That doesn't look like the tip. That looks like the base, Louis.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip.
This one's randomly on the floor.
I can see that this lance has a so-called leaf shape. It is clearly made of iron, and I can make out a sun engraved on the tip.
And the last tomb?
The sarcophagus
Lord
of
Mortimer. Oh. So this is where the real Lord Mortimer is lying.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription.
It's a
Let's see what
vampire.
we can find here.
I'm not using up all 6.
It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be?
If I try to open it,
There's
I'm
no
gonna get
inscription.
cursed. But
Let's see what we can find
YOLO,
here.
right?
It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
All right. So I guess we're gonna need some more intel. Some more info. We passed by a lot of different There was a lot of spear orb lances that we passed by. This crypt is really expansive. My goodness. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. So, I guess we're gonna go back and start chatting with Cardinal Piaggi then. I'm doing all the legwork. Mom's securing us a place to... I added nails. Alright. I don't think I need to look at that again. At least not at this moment. Okay. Must find the Holy Lance still. Fortunately, no one's been like curious about where I've been this whole time. Nobody suspects a thing. Conveniently. Alright, back to the manor. Everybody's okay here? Okay. That's right, that's right. It's a good thing I still have my hand, because that'd be kind of awkward to be like, oh, Louis, what happened to your hand? And then, how would I, like, be... how would I explain that? I was like, oh, I was just, you know, snooping around in the gardens, poking around at things that I probably shouldn't be doing. You know, the usual. All right. Who can I bother? Volner?
It seems like he isn't here.
Yeah, Volner was kind of hiding from us before, too.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature, though, and leave as
Azif.
Planned.
I can't. How can I show what's written?
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room.
You're right, Kunpetukis. A hammer on a writing desk. That is interesting.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Examine the things on the desk.
Looks a lot like straw. And he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet.
Look at the sketches.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
Oh, that's gonna use up so much of my stuff.
I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
I recognize those symbols. Yeah,
Golden elixir.
nice. What else can I find in his room?
Let's see. A simple toiletry case. Never mind.
I don't think that helps.
Just clothes.
But Volner's got some stylish clothes, though.
A chemistry set. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Anything I can steal? Royal jelly! Thank you. Chemical
I should
products.
find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
Think ammonium sulfide, tannic, lime water, tannic acid of alum.
I think I read somewhere that lime water was used on ancient manuscripts. Let's try it.
Maybe not. Let's see what else there is. Let's leave.
So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase.
Understand titles of books, inspect the books, inspect in detail.
I don't know where to begin. I've never heard of most of these works.
Oh! Hi!
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What are you doing in my room?
Oh, I was looking for you! Volner, although before I do that, is he... Vulnerability is diversion. I was looking for you!
Sir, perfect timing. I was looking for you.
You were looking for me? Well, here I am. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you might help me.
You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool.
Oh, he knows about the lance.
You are looking for the holy lances.
Refer him to the Al-Azif. Pretend not to. Psychology.
What's the matter? You seem completely panicked at the idea I might be interested in this relic.
No, that's not true.
What are you so afraid of?
I am not afraid.
You know Mortimer's
Nice.
got it. So you're not worried that I'd give it back to him?
Definitely
is it?
Why are
seduction
you so
time.
terrified of me being able to find it?
You have no idea what it is you're looking for.
Neither are
What
you.
playing at, Richet? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed
Playing with your
lance.
feelings.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory.
Here I
You're
am.
looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking
I
about?
have no idea what he's talking about. Etiquette?
Mr. Von Volner, would you be so kind as to calm yourself down, please? All I'm trying to do is make amends for His Eminence's errors. Sir Gregory should surround himself with better people if you want my opinion, but Piaggi is a friend of my mother's.
What? You want to help Piaggi?
I just told you that's what my mother would do if she was here. I heard you in the corridor and he seemed to be in serious trouble because of the lances. I'm only trying to help him.
All right, Louis. I thought you were
Nice.
trying to manipulate.
Trait unlocked,
but
talent.
please, excuse me. I got a little bit carried away. But you can't get ahead by staying in the shadows on a case like this. There are already several of us searching for the lance of Longinus.
Longinus.
And it would be smarter to pool our information.
Then tell me.
Unfortunately, I've barely made any progress. I'm still trying to find out what the original lance really looked like.
Let me reassure you, we've all been there, given the number of copies there are in existence.
Yeah, I know,
It
there are a
also
lot of
took
copies.
us quite some time to discover its true
Is it a
shape.
leaf or a
Many
spear?
believe the central part of the head of the lance to be covered in gold, whereas, in truth, its center is made of an alloy of copper and iron.
Copper and
That
iron.
does make sense.
Okay.
In those times, a centurion wouldn't have any chance of possessing a lance made of gold.
That is the perversion of Christian idolatry. A copper lance could not have been noble enough to pierce the side of Christ.
Anyway, thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Louis. Keep me posted as to your research. We're bound to end up recovering it.
I'm counting on it. See you later.
Okay, so we learned that it's an alloy of copper and iron, and I can't go back in. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm okay with not having to spend all those points. Copper. According to Volner's information, the lance is copper rimmed. Not just copper, copper and iron Get it right, Notesy. Ooh, there's a servant! There's a servant. Hello, Mr. Servant. Do you have anything to give me?
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
You should work on getting me, like, some royal jelly or other things. Maybe some Carmelite water would be really nice about now. Jacques. Oh, Jacques! Jacques, let's go visit our pal Jacques. Jacques! Are you here? You better be here. I'm gonna start taking your stuff. Treaty on modern interrogation techniques. I also got a trait, talented, I think. Savior, shepherd, trusting. I thought I did. Skill 1. I don't know what I got, but I got something. I got something. Peru's not in his room. Where is he? Peru, just because I saved you and you're a deterministic character
Please come
doesn't
and
mean you
join
get to
us.
disappear the rest of the
We
game.
must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris. A boat will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival. Lord William Mortimer.
Did I like steal you dry? Probably did. Okay, I stole him dry. Let's unlock and see. Maybe there's like
honey.
royal jelly. Yes, I used up 2 to earn 1. Used up 2 to gain 1. That still nets me 1.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I have no space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Devil's Thorn. All right. All right. Make our way around.
Honey, the remedy of the
Yes,
gods.
I need more of that. Good. I definitely need. It only restores 2.
Monsieur Napoleon
We should restore more
Bonaparte.
than that. Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte. Not.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Let's see how the real Emily is doing. Or if she has some royal jelly or other goodies for me.
Dear E,
I think I already read that one. I think. Nope.
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present. A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to 2 coils circle the lock.
I don't have the key still. Anyone out here? Not so much. Doesn't really help me. Can't go through any of these rooms. Okay, fine. Alright, nothing in Emily's that's worth taking or stealing. Hello, welcome to the live stream, Hannah. We're exploring and thieving people's rooms as usual. Par for the course. Alright, can't go into theirs.